Hi everybody, it is week 5 and I'm hoping to make this video short and sweet. If you click on the week 5 folder, you will see this overview video along with some instructions for the week. You'll see the agenda. Hopefully by now you're good at going through it, seeing what the assignments are, homeworks, etc. Let's skip to the assignments for the week. So you've got 2 assignments. One is the Titanic assignment. You will use our guru to do this assignment. The instructions are in the assignment. If you have questions, just let me know. What I want to go over real quick is choosing your data set assignment for the final project. Okay, so for this assignment, you're going to choose a data set. Okay, and here are the things that you're going to do. So you're going to go back through the feedback that I left you on the 3 data sets that you chose before, and now you're going to narrow it down to 1. Okay, so you can use my feedback that I gave you to help figure out which ones really work, which ones don't, and which ones you're most interested in. And here are the things you're going to include. You're going to include your name, the data set name, the repository name. Please do not give the repository description or the data set description. I think it says dataset title, give the dataset name and the repository name. They're both on the left. The population that the dataset represents, the dataset description in your own words. Don't cut and paste from our guru. Variables from your dataset. If there's more than 5 on the template I've given you, you may need to add some more rows, but you're going to define each variable, give a definition for it, because it's important for you to know what the variables mean and for me to know what they mean. To get the definition, you can look first at the info in our guru for that data set, and then if you need to research it further online, you can do that. All right, so we've talked about 2 types of variables, qualitative and quantitative, but I've added a third one in here. I've called it a label ID variable, and there's a place for you to check which type of variable each one is. So the label ID variable, this is just an identification variable. This is just a way for them to label where the data is coming from. So like this part of the data is from person number 1 in the sample. This part of the data is from person number 2. This is from person number 3. And it's usually under a variable called X. So if you see the X variable, that's usually a label ID variable. So that's important to note. And then once you're finished with that, I want you to research information about the population or the variables of interest that your data set represents, and you're going to do an internet search and include sources. And you don't have to write a big paper or anything, just a couple of paragraphs summarizing your findings. Certain things to look out for. Definitely look out for any statistics that it gives you, such as averages, percentages. Make sure you include those, and look for any claims that are presented as facts that you could potentially use your data set to either support or to disprove. Let me show you. You are going to click on one of these 2 little templates and you can fill them in. Let me just show you real quick. And so you can see all of those things I asked for. I give you a little place to put them in this little template. So again, your name, dataset name, repository name, population represented by the sample, dataset description, variable name and definition, and then you're going to check or X which type of variable it is. So you will only have an X under one of the types. It can only be label, or it can be categorical, or it can be numerical. It can't be all 3. And then here is where you do your paragraph of your research, and be sure to include your sources, so what websites you're getting that from. Okay, and then of course when you're done, you can scroll to the bottom here and turn your dataset choice in there. And that is all I have for you this week. I will be grading your tests, updating the grades rather, with partial credit if I can give that to you. And hopefully so. I'm going to look at all of your work, so I'll try to get that done in the next couple of days. And if you have questions, please drop in for my office hours, send me an email, post on the Padlet. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great week.